everyone, my name is Jordan, also known as Scraps, and today I will be teaching you this poker face synth. It's a very gritty sound, and I'm sure you can find some ways to use it. I'm going to play a few notes of how it should sound, and then we'll get to making this beast of a synth. Okay, so one of the ways I'm going to show you how to create a combinator is by right-clicking, going to Utilities, and creating a combinator. Inside this combinator, I'm going to create a blank instance of Maelstrom. Doesn't matter what BPM or rhythm you have it to, whatever you play with this synth will still come out the same. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my polyphony to 1, my range to 1. I'm going to turn on my index all the way, and I'm going to do the same for my filter. For my first oscillator, I'm going to choose it to a format saw. I'm going to take the motion up to 12, and I'm going to take the decay all the way down, leave the sustain where it is. We're going to boost it up by an octave, and route it to shaper, and then for our oscillator B, turn it on. For this, we're going to choose FM bass. That's found the third waveform from the top. We're going to take the motion to 12 as well, and we're going to take the attack to 46, or yeah, 46. I'm going to take my decay all the way down to 0. And I'm going to map it out to filter B. Make sure filter B's resonance is up to 58. And you want to take the frequency to 86. Turn on the keyboard knob to make sure it tracks pitch whenever you play a different key. Route this to shaper. Make sure shaper is on. And for the amount of the sine wave shaper, we're going to take that to 91. We're also going to make sure filter B is on. Okay, good. The next thing we need to do is create that grittiness. Or actually, let's see how far we are now. We're in the right ballpark, so after this I'm going to go to my Studio Effects and create an M-class equalizer. I'm going to turn on low cut, P1, P2, and high shelf. For P1, I'm going to take my frequency to 3136 kilohertz. This particular sound is very, very nasty and we want to remove that. The second frequency we are going to get rid of is 574, or pretty close as you can get it. Take the gain down and turn the Q all the way up. For the high shelf, I'm going to boost this by 1.1. I'm going to take my high shelf frequency and boost it all the way, and take the Q and put that at 2. After this, I'm going to go to my Studio Effects and create an RV7000 Advanced Reverb. I'm going to choose all treetops for my preset. I'm going to take my decay all the way down to 18 and my dry wet to probably about 5. After this, create a line 6 bass amp and turn on the compressor. Leave that where it is. After this, we want to create a unison. We're going to take the unison's dry wet to 14, and the detune and voices are fine. After this, we want to create a fold-back distortion. Make sure the amount is 25 and the fold-back distortion is 44. Next, create another unison to make things a little bit smoother. We're going to take the dry wet all the way down to 12 and the detune to 18. Next, all we need to do is put on a M-class maximizer, take off limiter, put release to auto, turn on soft clip, and make sure for the amount of the soft clip is 127. And there you guys have it, your very own poker face type of getter trash sound. Oh, and if you want to get a lot more grittiness, you can take off filter A. And I'll see you guys next week for another amazing tutorial.